This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
T-minus 4 days until the 16th season of Holiday Rock with 1224. We'll talk with one of the members of the band next. Hi everyone, thank you so much for your time. I'm Ken Kara. Watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and anywhere, anytime with the Samsung Productions app. Here's our headlines on this Monday from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Hazleton Fire Department is reminding residents of the dangers of carbon monoxide poisoning. The alert comes after a tragic incident over the weekend that claimed the life of a Hazleton man. Police responded to 692 Alter Street just after 4 a.m. Sunday. They smelled gasoline and found 49-year-old Carlos A. Minaya Castillo lifeless on the floor. His car was discovered running in the garage attached to the home. The victim's wife and their 11-year-old child, who was sleeping, were taken to the hospital. The preliminary investigation revealed that the wife heard her husband come home around 2 a.m. and pull the vehicle inside the garage and close the door, but did not hear the car turn off and fell asleep thinking nothing was wrong. Around 4 a.m. she heard a loud thump downstairs and smelled an odd odor. Now, because of this tragic accidental death, the Hazleton Fire Department is issuing an urgent plea to residents to protect themselves from the dangers of carbon monoxide. Fire Chief Donald Leschko is urging residents to install CO detectors on every level of your home within 10 feet of the entrance to all bedrooms and sleeping areas, and know and take the steps to prevent CO poisoning. We've posted this life-saving information from the chief at facebook.com/SSPTV News. Who would steal bronze vases from grave markers? State police in Hazleton are trying to find out who did just that. Someone removed approximately 25 bronze vases valued at $225 each from Mount Laurel Memorial Park Cemetery on South Church Street in Hazel Township. The thefts occurred sometime between November 3rd and the 17th. Anyone with information is asked to call State Police at 570-459-3890. Saturday marked the 38th annual Thanksgiving Project food distribution. Volunteers distributed bags filled with all the trimmings for a Thanksgiving dinner, including a frozen turkey. Local scout troops, members of Faith Assembly of God Church, students from the Hazleton Area School District, Holy Family Academy, and MMI Preparatory School were among the volunteers who helped the day-long distribution at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazleton. Meanwhile, a reminder that the free Community Thanksgiving Day dinner will be held at St. Gabriel's Church in Hazleton this Thursday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. The dinner is open to the public. The homebound can call 570-455-4994, extension 103 for delivery. To volunteer, call 570-926-9129. Well, I listen to the music of 1224 all year long because they rock, but this is the time of year when you can see the group live and in person. Here's Lisa Sugart.
It is truly one of the most cherished Christmas traditions in our area. If you have never seen the wonderful band 1224, you have to. I am so thrilled to have one of our favorite people in the world here, Lenny Kaczynski. He is the founder of 1224. He is also the lead guitarist and a happy guy who is always bringing joy through music. This is a talented group, and I cannot believe you told me this is the Sweet 16 for 1224.
Yes.
16 years.
Yep.
And I know long ago when you guys started, you came in and you said the name of the band was 1224, and I'm like, well, what does that mean?
Right.
So I know what it means now, but
Right.
for anybody out there who doesn't, let's start there with what the meaning of the name of the band, and then you can get into how great it is.
Well, thank you. Yeah, 1224, 1224, most magical day of the year, really. It's the Christmas Eve. It's the calendar date of Christmas Eve, and you know, the energy, you know, the vibe, the joy, the spirit, you know, that exists on that day. We try to capture every day on stage, you know, and try to do justice, you know, to the date that we represent.
You see how excited he is to talk about it? You should see him on stage, 10 times more excited on stage. Wonderful performer. Tell us, I guess, about the show this year. Is it different from years past? How has the band evolved over these 16 years?
Wow, that's a great question. I can honestly say every year we promise our fans that it's going to get better and better. Like, we're going to keep taking the next level, and we have. Every year we feel proud about the progress, you know, from 1 to 15. But the 15th to the 16th year, I've never, honestly, in the over 30 years, 40 years that I've been playing guitar, never seen such a dramatic change, you know, in having the right people in the band. Is another level of energy, drive, passion, life, I mean, I'm just like giddy with excitement, like we've been reborn as a band, like a phoenix from the ashes. It's sort of like we're calling it like our renaissance year, like, our just a rebirth of, 1224. And we really feel like it's the beginning of something new. Now, we finally, and it took us 15 years to get signed by a national agency. So we're really excited. Our venues are more limited in scope, with the agency and just the bigger venues and less of them. So everyone is special, to our heart. So it would only be appropriate that 16 years ago in 2001, we played at the Philharmonic in Hazleton, was our kickoff concert. So now here we are 16 years later, still starting every tour off traditionally in Hazleton area.
Wow, and the big concert is coming up fast. It's this Saturday.
Yep.
This Saturday at Eagle Rock Resort. It is in the Base Lodge, and it is open to the public. We want to stress that because Eagle Rock's a private community, but it's open to the public, so you want people to come out on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. For anyone who hasn't seen the show, and I don't think there's anybody out there who hasn't, just tell them a little bit of synopsis of what the show is about.
That's great. Yeah, November 25th at Eagle Rock Resort. So excited. I live there, so they've been like our host all year. We've been practicing 7 months, for this tour. 7 months for a 1 month tour, and Eagle Rock has graciously hosted us at our house, for doing it. We record there in Eagle Rock, and now at the Base Lodge. It's going to be great. We play the music of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra is our main, music, so we really feel like a great tribute to the incredible band that they are. And we have 2 of our own holiday albums out as well, some spins on traditional Christmas songs, so it is definitely a holiday rock orchestra, you could put it. 11 people, singers, the most talented singers and musicians I've ever had the honor and privilege of playing with on stage is going to be this year at this time.
Well, we're glad that you share with us. We're glad that 1224 this Saturday night at 7 p.m. at the Eagle Rock Base Lodge. Again, open to the public. Tickets only $20. Call for your ticket or stop at Eagle Rock and pick one up. You're not going to want to miss this guy and the talented performers of 1224. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
Thank
New
you
Year,
so
and
much.
keep bringing us great music.
I'm into that. Thank you so much, and we're so excited about seeing everybody out there then.
All righty. See you at 1224.
Rock on, Lisa and Lenny. Well, another popular tradition is the holiday programming on SSPTV. And don't miss the Sam LaSancho Thanksgiving Day Marathon featuring What's Your Name? The barefoot preacher first came to Hazleton in 1999. Many viewers have followed his travels and his decision to dedicate his life to preaching the good news of Jesus. This special marathon begins at noon on Thanksgiving Day with encores on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check the schedule in the standard speaker for additional times. We'll have you registered for the 13 Days of Christmas giveaway presented by SSPTV, the Laurel Mall, and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Register at the Laurel Mall to win prizes from the 13 area businesses up on your screen. Santa's helpers will be handing out forms right near Santa himself. There will also be registration forms in the Standard Speaker. You drop them off at the Laurel Mall through December 1st. We have a mailbox up there. We'll pick one random winner each night during SSPTV News starting December 4th. Winners must pick up their prize at the participating business. Coming up next, details on the next Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce Women's Luncheon. And in our sportscast, our John Eric Poli has the full story from the state single-A girls volleyball championship game featuring the Marion Phillies. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Well, the holiday season is upon us, and we're always looking for a good excuse to get together for a special occasion. But the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce is always hosting wonderful networking mixers, and they have a women's luncheon coming up on Tuesday, November 28th, and that's at the Tap at Humboldt. So Leanne Falabelle is the Vice President of Marketing for the Chamber. What's this all about? It sounds really nice.
Yeah, our luncheon programs are very well attended. They're open to all businesswomen from throughout Greater Hazleton. We have a chamber member rate $18, a non-member rate $25, and it includes lunch and the program. The program, as you said, the date Thursday, November 28th, and we will be at the Tap at Humboldt from 12 until 1 o'clock. So we're in and out in 1 hour. So we know it's the middle of the day and people have to get back to work. And so we enjoy lunch. And then our guest speaker is Molly Sweeney, and she's an outpatient nutritionist at Lehigh Valley Health Network in Hazleton. And she is going to talk about staying fit over the holiday season. So an interesting topic, she's going to go into, how, usually over the holidays, people kind of overindulge, and then it's your New Year's resolution to try and take that weight off. And she's just going to talk about how you can stay fit during the holidays while still enjoying all of your favorite dishes. She's going to be providing some healthy dips that everybody's going to be able to enjoy and sample. And it'll be a very nice afternoon.
All righty, so this is taking place again at the Tap at Humboldt, Tuesday, November 28th. Is there a deadline, and how do they reply? How do they RSVP?
We just ask that people do make reservations. You can register on our website, hazeltonchamber.org, or call our office, 570-455-1509. This way we have a count, an idea of how many to prepare for, and at least maybe a day or so in advance. Of course, the sooner the better. We have a 50-50 drawing at the luncheon. We do give away some door prizes, and then we ask the ladies who attend to bring your business cards, any kind of giveaways, promotional items. Again, it's a networking opportunity. There's 50 to 60 women in the room. Promote your business, promote what you have going on, especially for the upcoming holidays, as you mentioned.
All right, it sounds great. Again, it's the Women's Luncheon on Tuesday, November 28th. Go to hazeltonchamber.org and register today.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Took this shot on Friday night on the 11th floor of the Markle Building at Hayden Tower in downtown Hazleton at an event called An Evening of Hope featuring former ESPN producer Lisa Fenn, and you will see that story on the next Out of Left Field. Here's our weather forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight mostly clear. We will have a low of 30 degrees. And then the next 4 days, Tuesday is sunny with a high of 51. At night we may see some rain and snow showers, 30% chance. We'll have a low of 35 degrees. Wednesday, 30% chance of snow showers before 7 a.m. Mostly sunny, high of 40 at night, mostly clear, low in the mid-20s. On Thanksgiving, sunny with a high of 37 at night, partly cloudy, low of 25 degrees. Black Friday is mostly sunny with a high near 40, and then at night, partly cloudy, low of 29 degrees.
I'm pleased to welcome back to our studios today Shannon Brennan, who is the campus director for McCann School of Business and Technology in Pottsville. And I don't know how many people are familiar with it, but there is actually a spa at McCann's. Tell us about this.
There is. The spa at McCann Pottsville is staffed by McCann massage therapy students, as well as licensed massage therapists who've graduated from our program. And it's a fully functioning spa, and it's open to the public.
Wow, I don't know if everybody knew that it is open to the public. So I can call and make an appointment to come down there and get a massage, right? And they're very reasonable.
Yes, absolutely. The spa at McCann is open 6 days a week by appointment. The number is 570-622-3293. And the prices are very reasonable. A 1-hour Swedish massage is $40. And a 1-hour Swedish massage with a student is only $30. So it's very reasonably priced.
Wow, so if you're looking for a great massage, call McCann's. But maybe you want to be the person performing the massages. You also call McCann's because you have a very well-known program for this.
Absolutely. We do an associate degree in professional massage therapy. It takes 21 months, and it includes all the traditional Swedish massage techniques, but it also includes spa techniques as well as therapeutic. So our graduates could go open their own spa, they could work for a chiropractor, they could work for a salon. They have a lot of options upon finishing the program. And obviously they would sit for their certification exam, and in the state of PA they would need to get licensed. So that's all included in the program tuition.
And you said they are getting, I guess, part of their classes designed for the business end of it so they can open their own business as well.
That's right. It includes some computer classes as well as a general business class to sort of explain that if a student did want to open their own facility. Most go to work for someone else upon graduation, but it's nice definitely to have that option down the road.
And this, I would think, is something for people of all ages. There are, students coming out of high school that are interested in it, but maybe someone else wants to change their profession, or someone wants to gain a profession that never had one before.
That's true, actually. The typical McCann student could be anyone from an 18-year-old high school graduate to someone in their late 50s looking for a career change. And it's nice to see that dynamic where they get along in the classroom. They work very cooperatively. So it's a nice experience, and you know, it's definitely something that you can do reasonably priced, local, close to home. So that's exciting.
All right, well, it's a very popular thing these days. Everybody, with all the stress in the world, we all need to stop for a massage. If someone in our audience is interested, where do they call? How do they find more information to become a student?
Sure, they could check us out on the web at mccann.edu, or certainly even call the spa at McCann, the number I mentioned earlier, 570-622-3293.
All righty, well, a very relaxing major at McCann's. If you're interested in a massage, you can go there to get one. It's open to the public. And if you're interested in making it a career, contact McCann's as well.
Thanks again, Lisa. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on our green screen. Pick 227, pick 3364, pick 48609, pick 569287, and the wild number on Monday is 2. We have Marion volleyball highlights and Ron Marchetti's trivia treats when we come right back.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
The Marion Catholic volleyball team lost in the state single A final on Saturday. The loss marked the third state runner-up trophy for the Phillies in the past 4 seasons. Here's John Eric Poli with more.
Sometimes things just aren't meant to be, and that was the case for the Marion Catholic volleyball team in Saturday's state championship. The Phillies seemed to be behind the whole game, and Maplewood came out on a roll, making it hard for Marion to gain any momentum. When it was all said and done, Maplewood would sweep Marion in 3 sets to earn the state championship and hand Marion their first loss of the season.
It was our defense. The defense, if you can't get the ball up, you can't run an offense. So they were a better team. They beat us. They were strong. They were good. They came at us from all different angles, and that's it.
The seniors on the Marion Catholic volleyball team may have ended their high school careers with a loss, but they should still be proud of everything that they accomplished. The senior Phillies have built up quite the resume during their 4 years at Marion Catholic. They won 4 district titles, played in 4 state Final Fours, and they have 3 state silver medals to their name.
They're a great bunch of guys. They're just truly, it's a pleasure to be around these young women. They're young athletes. We train them that way. We train them to be athletes and to do the best that they can, and they're just lovely young girls.
What the seniors did every volleyball season was impressive, but it was what they learned from the game that really stands out.
It's definitely taught me how to be a good person, not just a good volleyball player, how to be a part of a family, how to work together with people, and to be a leader.
I'm just going to remember that I had the best sisters of my life, and playing with these girls was absolutely unbelievable, and to just know that we made it to the state championship 3 out of 4 years is just incredible.
The ending may not have been perfect, but it was definitely an incredible run for the Phillies, and nobody can take that away from them. Reporting for SSPTV Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.
Thank you, John, making the trip all the way out to Johnstown. It's been a pleasure covering that team over the past few seasons. Now we move on to Ron Marchetti and Trivia Treats.
Which school voluntarily gave up a college victory because of an incorrect call by the officials? Hi, everybody. On this November 20th Trivia Treats. Answer. Ranked second nationally, Cornell beat Dartmouth 7-3 at Memorial Field in Hanover, New Hampshire on this day in 1940. Cornell entered that game with a 14-game winning streak and was 17-0-1 in 18 games dating back to 1938. Trailing 3-0 with the ball on the Dartmouth 6 in the final minute. Cornell ran 3 plays to the 1-yard line. A penalty moved the ball back to the 6, followed by an incomplete pass. Now, nearly everyone in the stadium realized that Dartmouth should have taken possession on downs, but the officials awarded Cornell another play. With 3 seconds remaining on 5th down, Cornell scored for the apparent win 7-3. However, the following day, in a rare display of sportsmanship, Cornell relinquished claim to the victory. The game went into the books as a 3-0 Dartmouth triumph, ending both Cornell's winning streak and a chance for a national championship. Mother of God, do you think that would ever happen now? I don't think so. That was an extremely rare display of sportsmanship. And speaking of being a good sport, I have a friend who is an expert on sportsmanship, a one-of-a-kind guy who would ever stay up to after 2 a.m. to watch the end of a football game being played in the far west. Bob Sepwood of Hazelwood, and often does. Provo, Utah is the home of the Brigham Young University Cougars. Sepwood was a student at BYU in 1955, and his allegiance to the Cougars will be as solemn as long as he lives. He is a PIA basketball official and has been doing this for over 4.5 decades and is very active at age 80. He is in excellent physical shape and can run with the kids on any basketball court. I would be safe to say Suppy is the only BYU fan in the Hazelton area and perhaps all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Certainly a super fan in a class all his own. When the BYU Cougars come east, and which is not too often, super fan Suppy just might be in the stands at places like Greenville, North Carolina, Virginia, and Connecticut. Earlier this season, he and his companion Linda Garber traveled all the way to Provo, Utah to watch BYU take on Wisconsin at LaVell Edwards Stadium. You don't have any idea how much of a loyal and true blue BYU fan Bob Suppwood is. Well, the Daily Herald newspaper in Provo does. They did a feature story on the Cougar Blue superfan, who has been for the last 65 years. BYU is not having a good season this year, but it makes no difference to Bob Suppwood. He understands and accepts the reasons why. Have a good week, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving.
Here's tonight's social news. Let's start with the talk of the town. A healing service is taking place on Tuesday at 6 p.m. at St. Michael the Archangel Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church in Shenandoah. For information, call 570-462-0809 or you can email stmichaelsukrainian@verizon.net. And a stroke support group will meet on Monday, November 27th at 2 p.m. at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazelton in the first floor conference room. To register, call 1-888-402-LVHN. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following. Mary Jane Longo, formerly of Beaver Meadows. The funeral will be on Tuesday at 9 a.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazelton. A massive Christian burial will take place at 9:30 a.m. at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazelton. Friends may call Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Robert J. Garrity of Hometown. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home and will be held at the family's convenience. Stephen J. Greedy Angelovic Jr. of Hazel Township. Arrangements will be held at the family's convenience and are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And August Gusty C. M. Alla of Brandonville. A graveside service will take place Friday, November 24th at 11:30 a.m. at St. Joseph Cemetery in Shepton. The Sean E. Clark Funeral Home in Lansford is handling the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you have 13 minutes to call in to win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner is Eileen Rhodes of Drums. Call us now, 570-455-7267, extension 104. Thanksgiving special of SSPTV News coming your way Thursday and the 13 days of Christmas. Please register. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.